Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits. We were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me, cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure, cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was fighting about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old.
Yes, indeed. We'll be 30 soon. Yes, Lord.
I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life
becomes a better one.
I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once.
I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Yes, Lord.
The world is cold, I will have a lot of children who can bore me. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold? I will have a lot of children who can bore me. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
Damn, there we go. What's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is JuniorTheTruth. Man, I'm having all kind of issues over here today, but thank you guys so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. You have absolutely no idea, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, man. Salute to the family. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see if I can. There we go. Can we? Man, my board acting up, computer acting up, live stream acting up. I said, man, they just don't want me to be great today. They don't want me to be great, but we're going to keep pressing. Salute to the family. Really, truly, thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Welcome to the Black Coffee Club Live. I am indeed your host, JuniorTheTruth, man. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I could be found with the handle JuniorTheTruth, JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms. I know that you all probably can hear. I am still under the weather. I've been under the weather for about a week now. Actually, this is an up day. I'm on the mend, man, on the mends. So I'm bouncing back. But you can still hear it, you know what I mean? Still hear the congestion and, you know, so on and so forth. So I'm not going to put you through too much of this, man, but thank you all so much. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all, man. I'm just excited to come in, man. And I didn't get a chance because I had been sick. I didn't get a chance to come with the follow through for the 10K by Turkey Day campaign that we ran. We did eclipse over 10,000 subs, man. Thanks to you all. Man, y'all did it. You know, this is your thing, man. And so I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Salute to the homie AB in the building. What's up with you? Tay, what's up with you? Cameron Fields, what's up with you, Cameron? Oh, Cameron, that's spelled pretty. That is spelled very pretty. Cameron. Thank you, Cameron. I appreciate you. Salute to my beautiful sister, Tay. What's up with you, Tay? Marla, so Icy Sims, my brother in the building, man. I missed you in Georgia, bro. I missed you in Georgia, man. I was so sick, man. I'm so glad you're here, though. Salute to my brother, man. I'm so glad to see you in here, bro. What's up with you? Salute to the homie, whatever, man. What's good with you? Old school Winston Lee in the building, man. What's up with y'all? Salute to you. But before we get all into it, man, and I go too far and go too deep, man, you already know how I do it. So let's get to it.
One, two, I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Man, man, salute to the family, man. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody tuning in via the Junior Truth mobile app. Salute to everybody over on Instagram. Salute to everybody tuning in via the YouTube direct live stream as well, man. Thank you all so much. Joe Delaney, I see you. My sister Tay, I see you pulling double duty. Big Doobie Ellis in the building. I see you, homie. What's up with you? Man, I just wanted to really come in, man, and just love on y'all, man. This has been this 10K, man, has been it has been a road. It has been a road to get here. And it's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. It's been a lot of, for those of y'all who don't know, once again, we've been kind of at this for quite some time. We've had the YouTube channel since 2016, I believe, is when the first video went up, 2016. And then I kind of went away from it because I was all into really just the audio podcast. I really was focusing on the audio side of the house, didn't really do a bunch of content via YouTube. And then it kind of, moved from there, pivoted from there, and we began creating more content over there. Salute to my brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Cadillac Red. What's up with you, bro? I got some Cadillacs on 22s. You feel me? But yeah, I was and so, I kind of struggled with making the content originally on a consistent basis. And let's be clear. Content, this stuff, quality content is a struggle. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real with you. Quality content is a struggle. Getting up and putting effort and energy into anything is a struggle. You know what I mean? Anybody that makes that is a creator and creates anything will tell you that it's a struggle. A couple of content creators in here, whatever man creates content. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk creates content, and actually, I'm talking creative content. It's a struggle. You know what I mean? For me, it has always been the alternative has always been to just point and shoot. You know what I mean? And I'll be real with you all. I for a long time, man, I wasn't in this space of just wanting to I didn't want to just point and click. You know what I mean? I always wanted to have content that moved the needle. I wanted to create dope stuff. I always wanted to do things that wasn't done. And I wanted people to look at my content and say, "Oh, okay." You know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, okay. He really he really do this. You know what I mean? And I always wanted to create content that didn't look like what it was, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's me in my basement, you know what I mean? But I don't want it to look like me in my basement. Or it's me, in the room by myself with a mic, but I don't want it to look that way. You know what I mean? I always wanted to do something dope, something aesthetically pleasing, and so on and so forth. And so that's difficult, man. You know what I mean? And then I've always also, and this is no disrespect to nobody, but when I came in the game, it was the content was, people would shoot content anywhere. It would be men sitting on the toilet talking on a telephone, like, you feel me? Men in the bathroom talking on the telephone, sitting on the stoop, smoking the blunt, talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, people would just do anything with the platform. I mean, with their salute to my brother, Coach Wildman, my little brother. What's up with you, bro? Salute to you. And so I never really wanted to do that. I always believed in, if you're gonna do something, it's gotta be something you wanna put your name on, and something you gotta be proud to put your name on. And that's one of the things I've never balked on. And so I would put a lot of effort into content, and it be 5 views. Yeah, I still get numbers like that now. You know what I'm saying? I'll put up content. Now, I mean, I understand now my content is, I'm in a fist fight with the powers that be as far as the things that go on now, because that's just what that is, because I don't own the platform. But that's what that is. That's a whole different conversation. Um, but early on, I didn't have subscribers, and it wasn't a big following, and whatever the case may be. So I would create content. And when I create the content, it's like it would be there, but hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's just 5 views. And it's like, man, it took me 3 hours to create this. To get it viewed 5 times was just, it was really disheartening. So I had to just continue to press, because the one thing that I never wanted to do was, I never wanted to um I never wanted to short to shortchange the creative process. I never wanted to shortchange the product, man. I didn't want to step on it. I didn't want to step on it. If you will, Supreme Beats Box Top. I wanted to keep it pure, bro. I didn't want to step on it. And so it would be stuff like, and then people that's been around, y'all have seen like the Hustle World News, where I'll do a segment and it's 3 different characters in there. You know what I'm saying? It'll be myself. It'll be the Hustle's correspondent. I did a segment where I was a boxer. What was my name? My name was Bugsy Calhoun's, aka the Black Chupacabra. You feel me? And it was so it was like 3 different characters in the same segment, having to dress and change and write the script and sit down and record it, and you know what I mean, and then do it all within the flow. It was just crazy. And so you sit there and do all of that, and then I do that, and then it's like, I still got like Hustle World News episodes that might not even have 100 views on it. It took me 5 hours, 6 hours to do. You feel me? So I say all that to say that, like, creating content and creating quality content is it is difficult. It's not easy, but you have to stay on it. Like, you have to stay on it. And there's things that go on now with my channel where, because I would stay stuck at numbers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna go back and forth and bash YouTube and do none of that, because this is not that. This is just the reality of, there's things that are going on. We understand completely that there are things that are going on. And so that's cool. You feel me? The nature of the content here is different. That the nature of the content is not changing. We are definitely going to be embarking on this road of self-mastery. I am going to be the person that is going to constantly, continuously point your attention inward. Gonna always say, yeah, that's cool, man. The NBA is cool. College playoffs, cool. Coach Prime and them, what they doing, cool. Ryan Day need to go. That's cool. Now let's talk about you. And what are you going to be doing to get the best out of yourself, mind, body, and soul? You feel me? Um, that's just where I'm at in life, and that's where I have to be. Um, but at the end of the day, even now, this content is because the world doesn't want you to think. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea on that. The world does not want you to think. Um, they want you to be consumers. They want you to engage mindlessly with the world. They want you to engage. They want you to handle your engage button mindlessly. Um, my content here has been labeled as harmful content, and so my channel's not monetized, and I can't go for monetization again until like February or whatever for the channel. And I just did a review in November. Now, the review in November, like you guys know, we've changed the channel and we've gone from, no real sports talk, boxing talk, none of the other stuff. This is solely self-mastery, you know what I mean? Self-improvement or whatever the case may be. And so for us to get to this space and the content to be viewed as harmful, it's kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But we can't stop doing what it is that we're doing, because I'm on a mission, and this mission is assigned and ordained. I'm on assignment. So just like, the people who review the channel, they're on their assignment, just like the people who, take the content and make sure it doesn't get distributed the way that it's supposed to get distributed, whatever. Like, everybody's on the assignment. So I have my assignment to be here and to do the things that I'm supposed to do. And that's just what it is. But I'll sit and I'll notice, different times throughout the content we look, and I'll do a short, and I have a short that did 2.8 million views. And from that short that did 2.8 million views about Dayton, Ohio, salute the Dayton, Ohio, especially the West Side. You feel me? From there, I got you, Queen 71. I got you. From there, it kind of, I got more subs and more attention. And then I have videos that, even now, you look at the channel, I have a video that does 5,000 views. And then you'll have another video and it's like 11. You know what I mean? And it's the same content, same channel, same, people say stuff like, yeah, look at the analytics. You got to look at your keywords. You got to look at it. Bruh, this is what I do. So all of that stuff is the same, but it's just, for whatever reasons, certain content is distributed, certain content is not. You understand what I'm saying? The thing about it is, some content is, I see now is wild. You feel me? It's monetized. I come in and I say, hey man, we got to start thinking about how to get your money to work for you. That's dangerous. You feel me? So anyway, ultimately, when it's all said and done, and this is not a that thing. This is a thing where I'm saying, regardless of all of that, we're going to show up and we're going to commit to doing the work, because you all are that important to me. And this thing of ours is that important to me, that we come up and we continue to do the work. We continue to pursue being the absolute best that we possibly can be, because I'm telling you, when you strip away all of this stuff, you have nothing else. When you strip away everything else, you have nothing else. When you strip away the sports, the entertainment, when you strip away the shiny objects, when you strip away the mindless entertainment, when you strip away all of that, you have yourself. I was just talking to my people, and what I was saying to my people was, we go and we do all these things and we give our attention to this stuff, right? A lot of us, we don't give much attention to ourselves, and that's cool. That's not cool, but that's just what that is. But excuse me, at night, when you go in and you go in them four walls, you with yourself. You feel me? When you enter into those intimate spaces, you with yourself. You're not with anybody else. There's nobody, you know what I'm saying? You're not in those intimate spaces with LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Nah, you in there with yourself. When you go into those spaces and you gotta really truly be who you really are, you by yourself. And so how dare you not spend time wanting to um master yourself and wanting to really get um a hold of ahead of and a hold of who you actually are and really truly genuinely pursue being the absolute best person you can be. You know what I mean? And that's really where I'm at. And it's no, y'all know I love the sport of boxing. I love boxing, I love the premise of boxing talk. There's still some of the boxing talk I still like to listen to. I like to, I'm an X's and O's person. So I like the X's and O's. I like the actual talk of the sport of boxing. I like the when fights are broken down. I love the science of the sport. Um, but ultimately, it has become a place where um, it's just not a positive place for me. You know what I mean? It's not a positive place. The conversations aren't positive. In fact, the majority of the conversations have absolutely nothing to do with the sport of boxing. They have absolutely nothing to do with the sport of boxing. And that's because the majority of people talking about it have absolutely no idea what they're talking about with regard to the sport of boxing. So we talk about a bunch of monkey shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, and that goes for any sport. I use boxing because of our affiliation with the sport of boxing. But that goes for any sport, any of these sports, all of the celebrity gossip, all of that stuff, man. That is stuff that literally I've come to understand pulls you away from and pulls us away from um who we are and what it is that we really truly genuinely need to be concentrating on. So I don't even want to go all off into that too much more than that because I'm really here to celebrate the 10K. We've had a long road, but we're here, and now we're going to, continue pressing on. And I want you all to really be engaged with the content because I'm about. How can I say this, Queen? I'm about to just go off with the content. Like I'm about to just go all the way off. Red, we about to flood the streets, bro. Like we really about to flood the streets. And I'm gonna go all the way off. I'm gonna go absolutely 100%. We about to go stupid, Shade Girl. What's up with my little sister, Shade Girl, 85? We're gonna go absolutely stupid. And what we're gonna go stupid on is we're gonna go stupid on thinking, applying, reflecting, and being the absolute best person that you can be. Treese, I'm finna go all the way off, Treese. Like all the way off. And it's just gonna be little darts, Treese. I'm just shooting my arrows. Just you feel Treese. That's all I'm gonna do. But we're gonna go absolutely all the way off. And there's gonna be stuff that's gonna be put on your mind that you didn't think about, or if you did think about it, you didn't think about it from this way, or maybe it's a reminder that literally um you gotta literally do some stuff that I'm reminding you that you need to do. But one of the things we gotta do, Treese, is you gotta be like Chunky. We gotta be, we have to operate. I'm in this space. Let me stop projecting. I'm in this space where I'm operating in my like childlike exuberance when I'm looking at the world. You feel me? I'm looking at the world like, man, there's just so much information that you just have absolutely no idea. Like absolutely no idea. My son, and I'll talk about this. I'm gonna actually do a video about it. My son dropped some bars on me this week. My 6-year-old son just dropped some bars on me this weekend that he changed my life. Dropping bars on me. I'll give y'all the story. I was gonna make it his own show. I'll still make it his own show. But my son don't mess with Santa Claus. Never has. My son's never messed with Santa Claus. Right. So his aunt was talking to him, and his aunt was saying something about, you ready for Santa Claus to come see you, whatever case may be. He's an old man, is what he is. I really think he's the reincarnation of my father, in a real way. And I know my father jumps in and out of him. You know what I'm saying? But I really think like that's my dude. I really think that's my dad. And so my son was his aunt was talking to him like, "Yeah, you ready for Santa Claus to come see you?" I'm like, this is my 6-year-old son. He said, "TT, Santa Claus ain't real. Daddy Santa Claus. Mama's Mrs. Claus. Santa Claus ain't real. And then got off the phone like he was done with that conversation. You feel me? Like the Santa Claus ain't real. I'm done with that conversation. So my son was talking to me. We're watching college football this weekend. I can't remember which game it was. It was an early game though. So we're watching college football. And my son's sitting there with me. And Jay says, that's dope. I told my son Santa wasn't real, and he told me he was and could prove it. Oh man, keep working on him. Keep working on him, Jay. So my son said to me, now I'm about to blow y'all mind because it blew my mind, and some of y'all might have known, others may not. You feel me? But my son said, he talking to me, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? In the basement, in the media room, watching the game. My son look at me, he say, hey, daddy. I said, what's up, man? He said, you know why Santa Claus red? You feel me? Salute to my brother Stormy B, man. What's good with you, Sensei? I said, do I know why Santa Claus red? And he said, yeah, you know why Santa Claus red? And I said, D-Man Jr., what's good with you, homie? I said, I had to think about it. And I'm like, nah. I'm gonna ask y'all, do any of you, anybody in the chat, anybody, Instagram, Junior the Truth mobile app, YouTube, do y'all know why Santa Claus is red? Do y'all know why he's always dressed and draped in red? Do y'all know? I'm gonna wait a second and see if anybody know. I should cue the Jeopardy music. Do y'all know why Santa Claus is red? What's up with the Signs of the Times? Salute to you. Signs of the Times TV HQ. Salute to you. I gotta come. Do you create content? I'm not sure. I gotta come check you out. He said it's to get you to buy shit. Cause he the devil. Tree said, cause he the devil. D-Man Jr. hit me with the shrug. Listen, y'all listen to me, man. Y'all hear me and hear this good. This ain't even me. This ain't even my dope. This is my son's dope. Jay said the devil. Salute Lucchini in the Indian way. Yes, Lord. So my son said, Daddy, he said Santa Claus is red because he said, now he's 6. So y'all bear with me. Don't be laughing at my boy. He said back in 1999, I said, whoa. 1999? You feel me? Because that, 1999, Daddy was. So if you talking to me about something that's history, like, once upon a time ago, you got to go back further than 1999. You putting your daddy in a space, bro. You putting your father in a space. Because 1999, the young dog was poking. You feel me? I was running around here. Yeah. So I was out here in it in 1999. I was in it, Trees. You feel me? I was on Beale Street kissing cougars on New Year's Eve when it struck from 1998 to 1999. I was on Beale Street. You feel me? After we played in the Liberty Bowl, and a cougar walked up to me and kissed me in the mouth, and then she walked off. I'm running around there with in a suit. I had on a money green suit with a bottle of Moet. You feel me? New Year's 1999. That's where Daddy was at. You feel me? So if you say back in 1999, wait a minute, nigga. That's the kind of conversation I had to have with my son. Wait a minute, nigga. Now y'all had to excuse me. This is harmful content. See, I got to excuse me. And I said, wait a minute, little nigga. You got to go back further than 1999 if you're gonna tell this story. 1999, Daddy was, you feel me? I was in full player mode on Beale Street, outside of Lucille's Trees. I was really in Memphis. You feel me? I was really in Memphis. I spent my whole week in Diamonds and Denims down there in Memphis. They took me to Graceland. I wasn't happy. You feel me? They wouldn't allow me to go to Lorraine Motel. I caught a cab to Lorraine Motel, and I met the last living resident of the Lorraine Motel who was protesting because they turned it into a museum of some sort while they were still living there. And so she slept outside every day, and she had done that for like two years. And I sat there with her. Yeah. So I was really in Memphis. So he said, okay. I said, so was it like maybe 1900s? And he was like, and he looked at me, understand he was having an impact on me. He said, okay, it's 1900s. You feel me? Oh, nigga, let me get on with my story is what he was thinking. I said, all right. My son said, well, look, the reason why Santa Claus is red is because Coca-Cola wanted to put Santa Claus on their pop, on their soda, on their pop, so that they could sell more. And so they took Santa Claus, put him in red, made a whole lot of stuff that had to do with did a whole lot of stuff with Christmas and Coca-Cola, and then that is why Santa Claus is dressed in red. My son said that. I said to myself, self said, huh? Now I'm sitting here and I'm sitting here, D-Man Junior 1999, I was all the way outside, man. And I'm like, all right. So I'm like, son, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And so but I wasn't for sure. But I'm like, all right. And I was still kind of, sick, still kind of halfway in and in and out of it. So I'm like, okay, son. So the next morning, mind you, nothing really happened for the rest of the day. So the next morning, like literally when I'm up in the morning, because my sinuses is draining, so I'm expelling mucus and all that kind of shit. So I get myself together and I open up my Instagram. And when you open up Instagram, I get you get like videos, and I get like, because I've been trying to change my content. That's gonna be a whole nother show. Been trying to change my algorithm. But so I'm in there, and a video come up, and the dude starts talking about Santa Claus and Christmas as we know it. He's telling the story. This dude is telling the story because your phone be listening to you. That's why you can say something about the rose. Treats be talking to her homegirls about the rose or whatever the case may be, and rose this, and they got the new rose with the tongue on it and all that kind of stuff. Then you'll go and check your algorithm, and then the rose is in there. You feel me? But anyway, so I'm just being mannish. So I'm looking, I'm like, damn. So they're saying everything that my son said, and what they said was that Coca-Cola was having problems selling Coca-Cola because they took the cocaine out of Coca-Cola. We just gonna be real. They took the coke. This is me paraphrasing. They took the cocaine out of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola was primarily used as viewed as a summer drink because it was a soda pop viewed for consumption in the summer, if you will. Nobody was really messing with it during the wintertime. And so what Coca-Cola did was they were trying to figure out a strategy to increase their sales in the wintertime. So what they said was they need to do more around the Christmas holiday. So they took Santa Claus, who Santa Claus was this mixture of the Saint Nicholas, Kris Kringle, and it was another person. Kris Kringle was the chimney sweep, and he was the thief. The saint was Saint Nicholas from whoever. So they took all them people, kind of combined the story, and put them. And before that, Santa Claus will be in any color. Like you can see Santa Claus in brown, green, blue, whatever the case may be. But they took Santa Claus and put him in red because red was what? The color for Coca-Cola. You feel me? Then that's why, as we know now, when you see the sleigh bells ringing, you see Santa Claus drinking a Coke, you see the reindeers, you see the polar bears that they have drinking a Coke, and it's Coca-Cola is synonymous with Christmas. And prior to that, um prior to that, the Christmas wasn't even a holiday that was really celebrated like that. You feel me? It was Easter was really the holiday. Easter was really the holiday. You feel me? People didn't really focus on Christmas. And then it's kind of grown from there to be the Christmas how we know it. But the moral of the story was my son dropped that on me. So now I'm like, I gotta be real with y'all. I'm like, man, how this nigga know this? You feel me? Like, this is my son. Like, I know I never really messed with him. We never really messed with Santa Claus because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I work tirelessly for my family. And I don't ever want them to be confused on that. You understand what I'm saying? Because there are people who work tirelessly for you and who stand in the fold for you. Like, yeah. Like, let me pause right here. It's people who have interceded in your, I'm talking to you. There are people who have interceded in your life and worked tirelessly. Like, some of y'all had some praying grandmamas. You feel me? So you wonder why you didn't catch them bullets. And if you did catch them bullets, why they didn't kill you? Or if you was with that man that was a maniac, why he didn't choke you to death? Why that situation didn't kill you? Some of y'all got some praying, y'all come from some praying people. And some of y'all have spirit guides and ancestors that reach beyond that realm and keep their hands on you in a real way. So I'm not ever confused about what's been done for me. I don't ever want my children to be confused about what's been done for them and who these people are who came before them to lay the platform for them to even be here. You understand? So I don't really do the popular fiction shit with my kids. But anyway, and so I knew my son didn't mess with Santa, but like, how do you know that, bro? Because now I'm curious. You feel me? So I'm talking to him and I'm like, bro, and I show him the video that they was talking about. He like, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, man, how did you know that, bro? And he said, because I was at school and they have these little special segments of time where they do like different, their school is project based. So it's project based and, they have a lot of different information and different projects and things that they do. And he says, so I saw a video at school where they were talking about it. And I said, damn. And so he took that information and then applied it and then cooked it up and realized just what it was. Because even with him not believing in Santa Claus, I always have told him, like, bro, don't go ruin it for nobody. Let people do what it is. It's not your responsibility to ruin it for other people. But my son is just incredible. And then I realized like, okay, that's why, okay. So I felt good. And I say all that to say that in your life, like I'm discovering that I have to be like childlike when it comes to this information, Treese. Like, I gotta be like childlike and questioning everything and doing everything and moving with purpose and moving with intention. And when I come and bring content to y'all, like, I'm trying to bring you all content from my innermost childlike place because it's like, it's all new. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in this all new space. All new space. And I don't ever want to come out of it, man. I don't ever want to be in this space where because I'm a truth seeker and I'm raising, as far as my children, I'm raising the next, like, I've birthed and I'm raising the next generation of truth seekers. You feel me? But then I want you all to be like, you got to become a truth seeker in a real way. And it's not easy. It ain't easy. Like, it's very, 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 very difficult to be a truth seeker. It's very difficult to look at stuff and see the inconsistencies. It's very difficult to have a code and to stand on your code when everybody else around you ain't standing on code. When people that you love and admire, people that you kick it with, people that you cool with, they're standing on a different code, but you got to stay standing on yours and not enter into no beef or no quarrel with nobody. You just, nah, man, I have a code. I have a code that the sport of boxing don't deserve me to get on here and talk about it every day. This ain't no knock on nobody that does. But that's my code. Bro, I'm not giving that much attention to nothing that's not rewarding me with what I need as a consumer. I'm not gonna go to a store or a restaurant and order something and you bring me something else that I didn't order consistently, and I'm gonna consistently show up and support you. Not only consistently spend money there, but support it and promote it. Can't do it. And that's why there's not been a podcast. That's why there's not been a magazine. The whole year 2024, there's not been one Punch Junkie magazine. I have two completely done, ready for print, and I have not released them because the sport does not deserve that. The sport doesn't deserve it. You got to have a code. And I understand people come and everybody has put themselves and built themselves into a hole, so they got to talk about this for analytics, and they got to talk about this in order to get paid, and they got to do this. You know what I'm saying? People, I see it all the time. I see it in the conscious community. People come out and they stand on platforms and they present information that they no longer believe in. They know in their heart of all hearts, they no longer believe in this information that they're presenting. And they have to stand on it and they have to present it because of money. I've never been that person. I'm gonna go get a check regardless. And so that's just me, man. And so you have to keep your virtue, and you have to stay in your code, have a code, and you have to seek truth, and you have to apply that stuff, and you have to literally be the person, or you have to be, I'll say, in pursuit of your self-mastery, man. And that's the whole reason for the shift of the content with me. Man, I'm so busy trying to improve as a person and be the absolute best person I could be before I check out of here. And I want everybody around me on the same wavelength. Man, I gotta go. It's 10:10. The market didn't open. I was already late, so on and so forth. Y'all just be prepared to be sick of me. Thank you all so much for helping us get to the 10K, to the 10K mark. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. Y'all didn't have the cash app been buzzing. And I hate that I be, y'all know I'm notorious for trying not to look at this stuff. Let me see here. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. I'll be trying not to read y'all names too, because I can't tell who want their name read and who don't. Okay. All righty. Somebody came in here and dropped 300. I appreciate you. And you gave me the quiet emoji. Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, they're not gonna ever stop. They're not gonna ever stop the show. Yeah, they're not gonna ever stop the show. Man, I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. You have absolutely no idea, none whatsoever. Tree says, yeah, I can't put myself in a box. It's too much. I don't have to stand 10 toes down on doctrine. Not even. I can't put myself in a box. I don't have to stand 10 toes down on anything but my family. You know what I'm saying? And my lineage and my honor. You know what I mean? But as far as anything that's outside of that, I can't do it. But anyway, man, I gotta go. You about to pull me into a whole nother conversation. Thank y'all so much. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. You have absolutely no idea, none whatsoever. This is JuniorTheTruth signing off, man. Giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice. Until you view your life like a pair of dice. I'm giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice until your life looks like a paradise. I'm a high-born player made, man. If you don't know anything else about me, if you don't know anything else at the end of the day, I'm sick. If you don't know anything else about me, though, at the end of the day, know that I'm sick and I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. We make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah, so get in style with the black, yeah. Company, give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The black, gentleman,
located at www.theblackgent.com.